Good morning. We're gonna play some disc golf. Adam got a new bag for his birthday. Show it to us. Yes, yes, yes. Okay. Anyways, so we had to take it out for a test run. We're just gonna play some baskets. I don't really know how to play disc golf, but he's really good. So he helps me. I usually only play like every other basket or something because I take way too long. Brought Rosie along. Obviously she's gonna be a big hindrance to my throwing. So if I do terrible, it's definitely her fault. Whoa! Is that where it's supposed to go?
Nope.
Oh. Alright, so how do I do? I forget. How do I hold it? And how do I throw it with my arm?
Well, Rosie's in the way, so it's gonna be kind of hard.
That?
But
Just...
yeah, go for it.
Hey. Do I need like a running start?
Maybe.
On this one. 3, so you'll get far. Oh my gosh, the pressure. If you don't make this, oh, he made it. The stakes were high too. Good job, honey.
Thank you. Put a lot of work into it.
All right, next hole. Here we go. Basket, whatever the terminology is. It's such a nice day though, which is great. It's a little warm in the sun. Of course it's a little warm holding a 20-pound baby, but it's nice and breezy, so good stuff. Is this it right here? This way. This way. Whoops. That's the one I got on camera.
Of course it is. I'll tucker it out. We're only on
hole 6.
Come on, Rosie.
Look what Daddy's got.
Rosie,
Look.
you want to play?
You want to play some disc golf? Now throw it. Go. Wah. You gotta throw it. not eat it. You gotta go. Watch. Go like this. Go. Wah!
Wow.
Yeah, hole in one.
What a good shot.
We obviously are home from disc golfing, and we just took a little while to take care of Rosie and catch her up on some of her routines. So we've been doing that. We made lunch, and we actually had to like run a couple of errands as well. So it's a little bit later, and I need to actually start on the diaper laundry. So I'm gonna do that. And then I need to go through some stuff in Rosie's room and have a little chat to give you guys a little update on what's going on in our life right now, because it's some big stuff. So I'll get into that a little bit later, but I do need to start this laundry first. This is the area of her room that I need to kind of clean out, organize those, and go through them because I don't even know what's in there anymore. And then there's kind of just like random stuff shoved back into these corners. So this is what I'll be going through. So I've just moved it out to the floor, so I wasn't crammed back in the corner, but yeah. So as I said, I kind of have some big news to share with you guys. And it's actually relevant to this process I'm going to be doing here. And no, I am not pregnant, because I know that's just like the first thing that everybody always assumes. But yeah, I'm not. What is this to? Is this to her diaper bag? Wait a second. Hold on. Hold up. I have no idea what these are for. Like, genuinely. Alright, well, we'll put this up with, like, the baby stuff. Just in case I'm ever like, where are the straps for such a... Although I'm sure I won't even think to look there, but we're hoarders, so we're gonna keep it. Here's the thing. So I've been making, like, YouTube videos about my daughter and about her having Down syndrome and about my life for 9 months. 8 months now, I guess. I started doing them when she was just a couple of weeks old. So if you've been around for even a few months, you've been here for most of my journey, I haven't really opened up a ton about my personal life because, like, that's just not really the types of videos that I make. Like, I make very structured content mostly, and so there's not usually like a ton of time or reason for me to be talking about my life. But I've started doing these vlogs and stuff more often, and there's gonna be a lot of changes happening, and I kind of just like wanted to like prepare my channel for that. So basically you're gonna start to see a lot of moving content, which I'm really excited for. I know a lot of people love watching moving content. I love watching moving content. I'm really nervous to create moving content, but I'm sure like everything will be, you know, a good experience. It'll be good. So yes, we are moving. That's the big news. And it's a little bit, there's a lot going on behind the scenes, guys. You know, we got married, and I really have not shared like any of my story with you guys, but I guess just like a little glimpse into that is we got married in the summer of 2019. I was still in college. I graduated through the COVID stuff and everything, and so I was able to actually just like, because everything was online for the rest of the year, I was able to just move with my husband here, and he accepted this job in that April before I graduated, and we didn't actually end up moving until May, so it was technically after I graduated anyways. Also in April, we found out that we were pregnant. He accepted the job. He started April 1st, and it was still like a remote position. He was like doing Zoom things with the kids, like the church wasn't meeting. My husband's a youth minister, by the way. That probably will help this make sense a little bit more. But he's a youth minister, so he was able to do a lot of it remote. And then, like, literally, like, April 3rd or 4th, we found out that we were pregnant. So we were not necessarily expecting to get pregnant. We stopped taking precautions, maybe TMI, I don't know. But we stopped taking precautions in March. And my mom took like a couple of years of trying for a child to conceive her first kid. And I feel like that's like pretty common. Like I feel like usually you hear about women like taking a long time to get pregnant rather than getting pregnant right away. Well, I got pregnant right away. And needless to say, we were not really expecting to get pregnant that early. Yeah, that's basically that story. And so when I found out we were pregnant, okay, it's just like a whole thing. When we moved into this house, I had never seen it in person because I was pregnant and I did not want to make the drive up here. I had terrible morning sickness, and so my husband made the drive up here to see the houses. He liked this house a lot. And it is great. It's a beautiful house. It has plenty of space. It's really worked well for us the past year and a half, and it would work well for us for another year and a half. But we knew that we would not be able to really grow our family in this house, and there's like a few reasons for that. We knew at that point that we were going to be moving within the next couple of years because we just weren't going to be able to stay here long term. We started to think about, okay, well, when we move, do we want to like move across town, or do we want to like move somewhere different? And we decided that we kind of wanted to move somewhere different. And to be honest, there's a lot of reasons for that that I really don't feel comfortable going into, because some of them include other people and are not really like appropriate to share online like this. But there was a lot of reasons why we decided we wanted to leave. But one thing that I can share with you is that we knew we wanted to be closer to family anyway, and that was definitely a big contributing factor. We wanted Rosie to grow up close to family. You know, we wanted that support system for ourselves and for her. I had such a close relationship with my grandparents growing up, and I really wanted that for her as well. So, is there not an expiration date on this? Does baby powder expire? I don't know. I can't find it. I mean, there's numbers on this, but I don't know. I don't know. Anyways, we'll keep that around just in case. But I keep getting so sidetracked. Like, you can't even tell this story very well, apparently. Why do we have so many packages of Tylenol? I don't understand. Okay. So, we decided that when the time came to move, we would do that. A few things happened that, again, I'm not going to go into detail, but a few things happened, and we realized that we wanted to move sooner rather than later, not wait a couple more years. So we started just very casually looking for some job opportunities in different cities. We were looking at a few different cities that we had family and friends in, like really close friends. We were looking at houses in those cities to see if housing was something that, you know, like just to kind of get an idea of the cost of living there, and kind of like looking at the jobs we might be able to get, like would we be able to afford it, blah, blah, blah. And when I started looking at jobs in Ohio, it all like fell into place for me. I found a job that I absolutely loved, that I really wanted to do, and so I was like, okay, if I get this job, like we're moving. Like it's not about like it was just, I felt like if that worked out, that we would get that job, then that meant something. Like that was a sign, I guess. I applied for the job, and I got the job. So we're moving to Ohio because I got a job in Ohio and to be closer with family. And honestly, I'm really excited. I'm excited to be moving. I don't even know if I said this part, but we live in North Carolina right now. Did I mention that? Did I tell you guys that we live here? We live in North Carolina. We moved from Alabama. I was like so sidetracked this entire time. When I was going to school, when we first got married and I first got pregnant, we were in Montgomery, Alabama. That's where we went to school. We graduated. We moved here to Raleigh, North Carolina, and now we're going to be moving to Ohio, where I grew up. So that's that. It's not a move across the street. It's not a move to another town. It's a move like to another geographical like part of the country. Like, we're not in the South anymore. We're not even moving like one state over. We're moving to the Midwest. So it's a bit of a difference, and I don't know what to do with this. Okay, just go away. So it's a bit of a difference. It's going to be a big move. It's not just like a, you know, simple, easy situation. It's going to be a big thing, and it's going to be stressful. Hence why I am going through all of this stuff. We honestly already have started packing. We have known for about 2 weeks. 2 weeks? A week and a half? A week? Yeah, a week and a half. We've known that we were going to be moving. But even before that, like that whole week, we were starting to prepare to move, because we were like, okay, even if we don't get this job, we already kind of had the ball rolling. Like, we were getting things set up in Ohio. Like, we just were kind of like, even if we don't get this exact job, we're moving like really, really soon. So we started to sell some furniture and things. We sold like a mini fridge, a dresser, like, I don't know, a few other pieces of furniture, a bookshelf, a couple of extra like baby things that we had. And we just decluttered a couple months ago, and I actually have a couple of decluttering videos, but we've been decluttering even more. We've been like deciding what, because we're actually going to be living with family members for a couple months, just until Adam finds a job and we find a house. Once that happens and we find a house that we like, we will move. And also right now the housing market is crazy. So hopefully it kind of calms down a little bit by the time we are buying, because it's definitely a seller's market if you haven't heard. So we've been like, we know we have to live out of like a suitcase for a couple of months. And so just like during the transition. And so we're trying to like figure out like what outfits, like I'm going from being a stay-at-home mom to a like working like in a kind of more professional atmosphere. And so I need to, you know, really do a drastic change in my wardrobe. Instead of just wearing like athleisure wear all the time, I actually have to get dressed on a regular basis. So just kind of like looking through our clothes, seeing what we know we want to wear, all that good stuff. Like, we've been like legitimately prepping for this. Basically, it's been a little bit stressful, but we are really excited for this change. And we have not really talked about this with very many people. We've talked about it with like basically our families, and that's it, which is probably why I'm like rambling on a lot, because I just feel like I haven't really gotten to talk to anyone about it yet. But yeah, we're still in the very like preliminary stages. We are like showing our house to sell next weekend, and then we will be out hopefully the week after that, or not next weekend, the weekend after, and then hopefully we'll be out of the house the weekend after that. So we're on like a short time frame here. I mean, we're like moving like this month, so that's pretty insane. But yeah, I'm of course gonna take you guys along for this journey. I'm gonna have like some packing content and, you know, that whole situation. And then of course we'll take you along the process of, you know, finding a house and moving into that house. Yes, I'm very excited, if you can't tell. But that is pretty much it. I know that this was kind of like only a couple things in this vlog. I'm still kind of new to vlogging, and also we just don't really have like a lot of stuff going on. That's very, like, my packing and moving stuff and all that goes into different videos, and that's really mostly what I do these days. So yeah, I don't know. Was this good? Was this a good vlog? I don't know. I don't know what I'm doing. But I hope that it was good for you guys. I hope that I'm doing a good job. And yeah, but honestly, the main purpose of this was that I wanted to tell you guys that I am moving. And, you know, just get you guys prepared for that. So anyways, I guess I'll end it here. Because we're just gonna watch a movie tonight and like make dinner and stuff. So honestly, and then I have laundry to do. You guys already know that. But that's honestly it. I guess if we do anything interesting, I might insert a little bit of footage right here.
Yeah, we're gonna get started for you this evening.
I got a mobile order for Deidre.
All right, we have it. Well, I'm ready for the window. Thank you.
Great, thank you.
Amen, sister.
Thank you, sister.
Amen, sister. Oh, I didn't mean to start.
Maybe we should do that on the whole way home.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, there you are.
Thank you.
What is this? It's I've never heard of them having this before, so I think it's new. It's their grande apple crisp macchiato, and I got it hot. And I'm really excited. I almost got it with oat milk instead, but because I'm trying to not have dairy as much because it was giving me stomach problems. TMI. But it costs extra to get it with oat milk or almond milk or literally anything that's not 2%. I feel like that's just rude. Okay, wait. What? It doesn't have like a strong flavor at all. I mean, it's... I'm trying to decide because like every other sip is like good, bad, good, bad. Like it tastes good. Like it doesn't taste like apple and brown sugar, but it tastes good. And then the next sip, it tastes like my phone's like shaking so bad. And then the next sip tastes like burnt coffee. I don't know. I think somebody didn't make it right.
So what do you think of the good sips?
And they're like not a strong flavor at all. They just don't taste like anything. Like, I don't taste. Maybe it's just because apple's not that strong of a flavor, especially once it's like cooked or like hot. Like even like the brown sugar. I don't know. I mean, it's fine. I probably wouldn't get it again. And that's what I think about that. Thank you guys for watching. As always, I'm so appreciative. My channel is growing so quickly and I'm so excited for this journey that I'm going to take you guys on. So just thank you for clicking, thank you for liking, thank you for commenting. I appreciate it all so much, and I'm excited for the next couple of months. I'm excited for the next couple of videos, and I will see you guys then.